Welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, a man who has many hats, and I'm going to do a shameless plug. I have a new YouTube channel playing FC24, formerly called FIFA, and it's called The Gobby Gaffer Plays FC24. It does what it says on the tin. If you want to bob over there, give me a subscribe, give me a like, that would be absolutely brilliant. And back to this save, managing Hamburg over here in Germany. We're doing okay. We're looking all right for maybe a Europa League place, I think. We probably just need one more point out of the last two games. Let's have a quick look what's been going on. So since you were last with me, 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. 2-0 win against Köln. Hoffenheim, 1-1 draw. Bit disappointed with that one. Heidenheim, a 1-0 win. Great. Dortmund, the game was massively against us in that one. We had, I think there was an in-game penalty. We had our superstar striker, who, by the way, just about a minute before he got injured, he was. I got the message saying he was up for Bundesliga Player of the Season, and of course, then he gets injured in the game, out for between 6 to 7 months. Yes, you heard it right, 6 to 7 months. And of course then, Dardai, the younger wonder kid we've got. Yes, we do have a wonder kid in our ranks. The young kid Dardai, he got injured as well. So not great really. And well, we fell to a 2-1 defeat in that one. Not surprising really. It was always going to be a difficult game. But the AI made it much more difficult for us. The frustration levels in this game, I'm up to here with it. St. Pauli, however, we did turn that one round. We scored first. St. Pauli, if you remember, our big rival. They're always one step behind us. Fortunately, behind and not in front. But we were 1-0 ahead. It went to 1-1. I knew they would get an equaliser. You could see it coming. But I did switch things around a little bit. And we came out 2-1 winners in that one. So quite a nice little result. And the last 2 games of the season, which we'll be watching today against Leverkusen and Leipzig. Yeah, 2 really difficult games. And Leipzig, as you can see, they're second in the table. They're 1 point behind Bayern. They're not going to lose that game, are they? They need all the points that they can possibly get. And, well, Leverkusen are 1 place above us. And, level points. We've got 58, they've got 58. The important thing for us, and I don't know whether Champions League is a step too far. Europa League, I think, for next season would be absolutely perfect. And if you have a look there, 5th and 6th places are automatic Europa League. And the 7th place is Conference League. Stuttgart have got that at the moment. And they are 5 points behind us, with a much worse goal difference. So like I say, a point today would definitely see us in the Europa League. But we do have a chance of getting into the Champions League. I mean, whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. But one other good thing about finishing 5th is we get about 58 million from the league, which is absolutely brilliant. And you might be a little bit surprised to know that I've been busy in the transfer market. So as you noticed there, a Hollaback who is with us on loan, I did agree to sign him, permanently at the end of the season. He's not been the greatest of signings. His star rating, I don't think, is good enough. I think we will be moving him on. But if we have a look at the others, so we've got Dauda Guindo, left wing backs coming in as a 3.5 stars. Only 22-year-old, this lad. 3.5 star with the potential to be 5. So absolutely brilliant signing, this one. And we got him on a free, believe it or not. This lad gives me options. Again, another free transfer. 23-year-old Japanese lad. And he's a 3.5 star with the potential to be 4.5 star. He can play left-sided on the wing. He can play attacking mid. So I think this lad is going to be, well, very, very useful for us. And we got the usual list of the next-gen, wonder kids came through. I scouted a few of them, but this lad stood out. Jovan Milosevic, Serbian, 19 years old, And, well, he's 6'4", he's got a jumping reach of 18. So we do need a striker for next season, at least one. 19-year-old, can he be, can he be a backup? I think with those stats, an improvement on those stats, I think he could be the business for us. And he is coming in as a wonder kid. Okay, like I say, we really need 1 point out of these last 2 games. I don't think we'll get anything out of the Leipzig game, but Leverkusen, it's an away game. Can we get a point there? That's really all we need. Let's get stuck in, shall we? Okay, this is the team for today. It's ravaged by injury. We've had a lot of suspensions, and even though I'm giving the players an awful lot of rest between games, we do seem to be getting a very, very tired squad. Not quite sure what's going on, but anyway, Castile's in goal. Back four of Maheim, Jaco, Ramos and Oliveira. Cordoba is going to be the defensive midfielder today. Rice and the young kid Dardai are in the midfield. Fry is going to play behind 2 strikers today of Hollaback and Claude Maurice. He's not really a striker, but Uldrikis, yeah, he's the one out for 6 to 7 months. So we're probably not going to see him very much of next season either. Maybe move him on if we can sell him with an injury. I don't know. It's going to be a tough game, this one. And well, we've been playing for 20 minutes now, no highlights. We have had a shot. It was on 2 shots, sorry, 1 on target. The XG 0.22, not great. And it looks like we may go through this first half without any highlights at all. Which, to be honest, if this happens, if this goes through to the end of the game, will give us that point that we need. And yes, we do get to half time. No highlights whatsoever. The assistant is recommended. We've been the better team here. Just keep doing what you're doing and we'll be fine. So who am I to argue? We're going to say that, and let's see if we can just grab this point or maybe even a winner. Poor ball there. We do get a highlight. It's taken 50 minutes. Jekyll to Ramos. Cordoba now comes in today because, like I say, we do have quite a lot of injuries. And Hollaback there with his usual half-hearted effort, and that could have put us 1-0 up, but not to be, I'm afraid. 68 minutes, 4 changes. We are looking a very tired outfit again. The young kid McGee comes on as the attacking midfielder. Meffert coming back off quite a big injury. He's going to play in midfield. Azuzi, who is actually one of our newer players, but he's just getting his fitness up to the right levels. He comes in as the DM, and Schmitz comes in as right wing back. So we come straight back to a highlight. 69 minutes on the clock, and can we nick that ball? Hollaback is in. He's put the ball in the back of the net, and that was that was shocking in their defence, but we'll take anything that's on offer. And Hollaback nips in there to a really bad mistake. Let's just watch this one again. Wirtz, who is injured, and maybe that injury played a big part in what happened there. A ball that was a little bit loose. Hollaback seizes on it, scores the goal. We're 1-0 ahead. 74 minutes now, about 15 minutes of the game left. We have gone to a cautious mentality, and Heyer has come on as the box-to-box in midfield. So about 10 minutes of the game left. I will be very, very surprised if we come away with the 3 points out of this game. Like I say, they are Leverkusen. It was Leverkusen who are level points with us. If we win this game, we will go 3 points ahead of them. And ahead of there from Wirtz, the injured player. He scores the equaliser. So it's as you were. No surprise really that Leverkusen have been allowed to come back into this game. Generally, an injured player on the opposition team, particularly if he plays all of the game, he will make that crucial pass or score a goal. I mean, he did make the poor pass for us to score, but of course then he makes amends. Even though he's injured, he makes amends and scores up the other end. McGee there, young kid, a little bit of inexperience. The ball is bobbling around. Can we pick that ball up? Yep. And Jekyll at the back, who has been out. He gets a lot of yellow cards. He has been suspended, Jekyll. I'll have to look at his aggression levels. But Ramos now. And we're building the ball up through the midfield. Claude Maurice is through now. He's not a striker, remember, but he's put the ball in the back of the net, and that is 2-1 to Hamburg. And Claude Maurice is one of my newest signings. I did sign him as like an attacking mid or maybe a winger, but I've had to play him as striker today, and he's repaid my faith. Meffert there, lovely ball through, really nice take from Maurice in the back of the net, and it's 2-1, and we are still on that cautious mentality. This game is bonkers. Meffert now gets a sliding tackle there. The ball bounces off to a Leverkusen player. About 5, 6, 7 minutes of this game left now. Leverkusen coming forward again now. Frimpong now down that right hand side, and I'm sure he's going to whip across in a minute. Yes, he does, or it is a more looped cross. There's the header, there's the equaliser again, and you kind of would expect that. Although, to be fair, the referee is having a look at this one for offside. Come on, referee, you know what to do here. Come on, just disallow it. Oh, it's a... No, I don't want to see that again. Thanks very much. So we've done okay in this game. You know, if we get the 2-2 out of it, then it will be that point. It's about 4 minutes. Well, it's 5 minutes of time added on. About 4 minutes of that left. McGee there. Oh, and Jekyll gets him out of trouble there. That was a very poor ball from the young kid. Frimpong now down that right-hand side again. The injured player, Wirtz. Is he going to create a chance? Frimpong picks the ball up again. Plays the ball into Wirtz. And of course, Wirtz has won the penalty. Wouldn't you know it? Oh my word. Gordon Bennett, I've been playing this game for years, and can you? Yeah, of course it's awarded. Yeah, you can read this game like a book. Dear me. You don't even need to go to the last page of the book to find out what's going to happen in the end. Because, oh my word, is this game predictable? And sometimes you just have to laugh it off. There's absolutely nothing that you can do. Come on, referee, blow your whistle. We knew all along we weren't going to get a point out of this game. And of course we don't. It's a 3-2 win for Leverkusen. That keeps them in the Champions League spots. They do go that 3 points ahead of us. And, well, far from pleased, but what can you do? I mean, I'm shouting at players here. It's the game I should be shouting at. Sometimes this is such a poor game. Such a poor game. Okay, one game to play. What did Stuttgart do? Right, so we are in Europa League for next season then. If my maths is right and I've read the rules correctly, 5th or 6th place gets us the Europa League. But you watch, I'll bet St. Pauli overtake us and we end up in 6th. We're playing Leipzig, and Leipzig have just gone top of the league. Well, sometimes all you can do is have a chuckle, and I really shouldn't be laughing at this game. But seriously, sometimes you do wonder, don't you? Okay, we move on to the last game of the season. It is against now top of the league, RB Leipzig. Okay, coming back just before the game, I just wanted to show you this. I'm not sure whether my maths are right on this. I'll just get my big head out of the way. So currently we've got that 5th spot, which would net us 58 million from the league, which is very, very nice indeed, but would give us a Europa League phase place. Certainly 6th as well is the same, and 7th is Conference League. So by my reckoning, we have got a Europa League place, but up to now, nobody's said anything about that. In fact, I've held 3, I've just held another one, 3 of these bonkers team meetings where apparently I have to ease expectations and say, we're not expected to win. Come on, lads. You know, I mean, what manager would do that? Before a game, if there's something, you know, to play for, you would go and say, come on, lads, we can do this. No, according to the game, you have to go in and say, it doesn't matter today, lads, if you lose. I'm easing expectations. I don't want to worry any of you. Ooh, like I say, this game, This game, I'm up to here with it. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, the team for today is, and just to say that RB Leipzig have dropped back into second place. I didn't notice on that league table I showed you, but Bayern Munich did have a game in hand. So Bayern Munich are top again by a point. Leipzig definitely need the 3 points today. It's Castells in goal. Maheim, Jekyll, Ramos and Oliveira across the back four. We've got Azuzi, Farai and Cordoba as the three in midfield. Dardai has pushed forward a little bit as an advanced playmaker. And we have Claude Maurice, who scored that really good goal in the last game. He's going to be the advanced forward with Hollerbach next to him. And as we get the game underway, unlike the last game, we do get a highlight. So is this going to be us giving the ball away? I'm just having a quick look. Have a quick look. Are there any injured players on the opposing team? I can't see any, which probably means that we might do okay in this game. At least, oh, Hollerbach is through. That was a lovely ball. Hollerbach fires us into the lead. And we are 1-0 ahead. You notice I'm not getting too excited, because I'm sure one of their players will get injured and then will be, well, it'll be his best game of the season and he'll be man of the match and score a hat-trick. Oh, cynical. Yeah, this game makes you cynical. Okay, a couple of things to talk about. We had a couple of league tables come up. The league table for wages in the Bundesliga came up. You'll not be surprised to know that we're bottom of that. The league table came up for profit made on transfers. We are actually top of that. Yeah, a £13 million profit. Guess who was bottom? Bayern Munich. They made a loss of 70 million. Go figure. Okay, so back to the game again. 8 minutes on the clock, and we're just going to stay on this positive mentality. I don't know whether to fiddle with too many things today. The messages are still saying that, you know, we possibly might get Europa League football. Poor ball again there. As far as I'm concerned, we've got Europa League football already, but who knows? So Danny Olmo now chasing down that right-hand side. Canate. Is he going to have a shot? And my word, did he have a shot? That was a bullet shot. And, well, Castells didn't even need to make the save. And at the moment, it's fairly the game is fairly even, apart from the scoreline, obviously. So not too many highlights in this game. We seem to have, it's kind of mirroring the last game. Not too many highlights. Dardai, ball, whoa! And that looked like that. No, it's a corner. Sometimes they can get given as penalties. I mean, a penalty at this stage, 2-0 would be absolutely brilliant. I mean, are we going to put a spanner in the works for RB Leipzig here? I very much doubt it. Okay, now I don't normally say this one because I always think that this puts pressure on players. And as we know, we can't put pressure on these players. Precious things, aren't they? The assistant manager is recommending things are going well, but you're capable of even better. And it's not exactly got the right response there. One or two players a little bit, well, they're not motivated by that. Okay, 50 minutes on the clock. Farai now with the corner. Can we get... Oh, and we did. We didn't really make the keeper work for that one, though. Leipzig, I'm sure, will have had the riot act read to them at half-time by their manager. They cannot afford to lose this game. I don't know how Bayern are doing, but they are in the lead by 1 point anyway, so Leipzig definitely need to get 3 points out of this game. Ball played in there. Canate. Nice turn, but quite a nice save by Castells. Didn't really trouble him too much, if I'm honest. The young kid Dardai now with an absolute bullet-free kick, and the keeper turns that around the post. We do get a corner. Floats the corner in. We don't make the most of it. Claude Maurice. Oh, can we? Cordoba. Oh, and that was really poor. Come on, lads. Sure, but put a bit of effort in. We just need to put that white round thing between the two white sticks once more, and I think the 3 points are ours. But we've seen how these games go, don't we? Oliveira now down that right hand side, frying midfield, back to Cordoba. Bit of possession football, commentator's curse. And as soon as I said that, we gave the ball away. Ball over onto that side. Is it in the back of the net? Yes, it is. There's the equaliser on 64 minutes. But it's been disallowed. It's still 1-0 to Hamburg. I'm not quite sure what... Oh, yeah, of course he was. He was miles offside. Well spotted linesman. Moheim now. 70 minutes on the clock. About 20 minutes of this game left. Cordoba now. Ball to Fry. Has a shot. And that's turned round the post by their keeper. The problem is we don't really... we've not got Aldrikis up top now for these corners. He scores a lot of his goals from corners. And Ramos there can score a goal from a corner, but got that one badly wrong. Okay, 74 minutes, 4 changes, all in the midfield. Theo, Meffert, Rice and Benz have come on. Can we keep this 1-0 lead? I very much doubt it, but you never know. About 15 minutes of this game left now. Dani Olmo swings that corner in. And Ramos there does a very acrobatic head out. But he does get the ball cleared a long way. Oh, but it's come back. Poulsen. Oh, and Casteels makes a really neat save there. I thought that was going to hit the back of the net. But anyway, Leipzig do get the corner. Olmo now, who seems to be involved in everything for Leipzig. Oh, and a strike there that goes way over the top and lands in about row D, I think. So we're not going to change the mentality. I would probably normally go cautious, but I'm going to stay positive. We do need to keep them on, try and keep them in their half if we can. I'm not quite sure what Hollaback was doing there. He had the chance to win that ball and then just kind of gave up on it. And that one's in the back of the net. Is that one going to get disallowed, referee? Can we have another disallowed goal, please? You seem to be on our side today. It did look a bit offside, if I'm honest. It's awarded. It's 1-1. Okay, we don't want to see that again. So it's 1-1 against Leipzig now. Again, we've been thwarted in getting the 3 points out of a game. And we do get a highlight now. 5 minutes of time added on. Oliveira there to Rice. Is there any chance we'd be allowed to score a winner here? It doesn't normally happen, I have to say. Moheim. Oh, Meffert! I'm saying nothing. Saying nothing. Trying to keep a smile on my face. Theo now with the corner. 4 minutes of time added on left. Stick this on Ramos's head for the winner. No, I didn't think so. Claude Maurice, can he? Oh, that was a strange move. Maybe he knows better than I do. Jekyll now. Back to Moheim. Pulling them out of their defensive shape. Moheim now to Ramos. What's Ramos going to do with this? Don't give it away. It's a ball over the top. Hollaback. That's very, very poor. But actually, a creditable 1-1 draw with Leipzig to end the season off. And the assistant manager's saying you were unlucky today. I thought we did all right there. I thought we were good for the 3 points. But, the AI sometimes just won't let you win games. And there we go, and that's the season finished, and it looks like St. Pauli actually lost their game. They did. They lost 1-0 to Hoffenheim. We get that 5th place. We do get Europa League football, if my maths are right, and Bayern Munich have won the league. That 1-1 draw against Leipzig stopped them winning the league. Although, actually, did Bayern Munich win? Bayern Munich won 4-1. So even if Leipzig would have got the extra points, they wouldn't have got it anyway. And there we go. The press officer has just given me this, and it's confirmation that we qualified for the Europa League for next season. And I would think as well, in fact, the next message coming through, we have received 58 million for achieving 5th place. So well overachieved this season. And we need to keep that going into next season. I would like to get maybe Champions League football at the end of next season, and a good run in the Europa League would do as well, because it's all money. Well, it's that time again. Yep, you know what it is. It's going away and scratching my head time. I need to go and have a look at this squad now. We have got some new players coming in already. I did show you those before. So we are adding to the squad. Some players will be leaving. I'm not sure about Uldrikis. Although he is out injured now, he's not going to be back till well after Christmas, I don't think. And even then, when he comes back, is he going to be the same player? I don't know. I don't think Hollaback is the solution up front. We're definitely not scoring enough goals. Dardai, the young wonder kid, will be a year older. And also we've got the other wonder kid coming in as well. So some great prospects there, and we will have more players coming in. I have got some money to spend, I think, now. Oh, just hold on a minute. I'm just getting a message in my ear. The board have set the initial budgets. Let's go and have a look. Okay, what do we think it's going to be? We're in the Europa League. We're challenging for, well, we're challenging not necessarily for the Bundesliga, but we certainly want to stay up there. We've got a transfer budget of 28 million. And the wage budget is 825,000. So wage budget still very, very, very low. And again, I think we probably will be one of the lowest in the Bundesliga. But I've got 28 million to spend, and I probably will be adding to that with 1 or 2 sales as well. Well, that's if I'm allowed to. Okay, no more waffling from me today. Gonna go away now. Have a look at the transfer market. We'll be back after we've played some pre-season friendlies, and I'll show you all of the transfers in and out, and well, let's see what we can do for next season. We'll see you very soon.